love and our affection to Mary and the entire family. Even though Marshall hasn't been an official employee for quite a few years, Marshall will always be part of the WGN family. We think of him fondly. We were lucky enough to have him come visit with us on our extremely serious WGN TV morning news, where he pulled the brassiere out of Robin Bonga one day. It was always a treat to have Marshall come and visit with us on the morning show. In fact, actually the last time that I saw Marshall was when we were doing the show out here in Geneva. We were doing the morning show out here in Geneva, and Mary was nice enough to bring Marshall from our reports to come on the show. It was his last time with us on the show. I want to acknowledge a couple of people who are here at our table with us because they are also very important in remembering the legacy of Marshall Brodien. Joining us here at the table is the son of the legendary and great Bob Bell, who played Bozo. Marshall talked with me often about how much he loved working with Bob Bell and that chemistry that he had on the show. Not with Bob Bell especially. He said, his exact quote in one of the interviews that I did with Marshall, nobody was better than Bob Bell. And I got to agree with that 10,000%. His chemistry and his personal friendship with the great Roy Brown, as Cookie the Clown, also is legendary. And to see those three working together was something of magic. For little kids, it was magic. And for, like the crazy older kids like me who watched them for a completely different level of comedy, it was also very magic. And then as, the show progressed and Joey Dioria was on my radio show this past Sunday and spoke so glowingly and so warmly about Marshall, as was the man who was the musical director of the Bozo Show in its later years, Professor Andy Matran and his family. Andy talked about how there was just not a person who didn't leave a conversation with Marshall smiling, that he was just such a positive force. He always made you laugh. He always had that picture of pride and joy in his pocket that he would show you a drop of a hat. Always wanted to put a big smile on your face. Last but not least, I want to acknowledge George Pappas from WGN TV, who was the executive producer of our Bozo Gar and Ray special that we put together 15 years ago, something like that. And there was nobody who was better at keeping the memory alive of the great WGN memories, and especially people like Marshall Brodien than George Pappas. Let's give a big hand. A lot of you have come up to me today to say thank you for the nice obituary that we did for Marshall on television the other day. It was because of the hard work of George Pappas that piece turned out. It's fantastic. I mean, putting that, in the sadness of losing Marshall was the great joy of the gifts that he's given us over our lifetimes. I mean, I'm born and raised in Chicago. I can't remember a time when I didn't see Marshall Brodien on the air, either with the TV magic cards or one of the magic sets or as Wizzo on television. But when we put that obituary together and we started looking at pictures of Marshall at Riverview as a carnival barker at Riverview, or working magic or hypnosis at one of the magic clubs, there's a fantastic story in the obituary piece of Marshall telling you the story of doing magic for gangsters and how they would put a gun to, literally put a gun to his head if he didn't tell them how to do, how he did the trick. I'm sitting and doing an obituary for somebody, but I'm sitting there laughing while I'm putting the obituary together. And I can't think of a nicer, more wonderful and lasting tribute for a person that when you think about them, you laugh and you smile. And that's what Marshall is always going to mean to me. So, Mary, God bless you. Thank you for everything and your whole family. We love you. Thank you all very much.